a little bit about the posture in Jodo. And if I am standing here with my head forward, I have a little bit of a lean in my posture. But if I bring my sternum up, bring my back of the neck, I think of being the back of the neck is on top of the spine here. You can see just moving my head here makes a big difference, and it changes my hips. So in many of the cases in Jodo, we have this erect forward posture. And when we do techniques, you can see that the chest is raised a little bit and forward, so that instead of being here, I'm here. And notice what, if my chest goes forward, my hips go backwards. I'm trying to apply hip power. So this is the only way to do it. My upper body really is just supposed to ride around on top of my hips. That's what they're for. So if you find yourself here, you're trying to get more distance, but you've destroyed your structure, your base. So I also want you to look at the knees. So this posture, not here. If my feet are very close together, this is nice. But the problem is I've got all this weight, and I'm projecting weight out here. So I'm letting this knee bend. So the knee is over the center of the foot. My back foot comes back, and I want you to also see the angle. So let's all take this first kamae. Actually, this is kamae also. This is Tsune-no-kamae. All right, honte-uchi here. And I want you to check your angle of your body. Bring your hip forward and push your hip into that front knee. And shoulders back and the head up. So that I'm not the chin, the back of the head. If the chin goes up, the body tilts over the spine, but I don't have that connection. If my back of my head comes up, then all of a sudden my whole body straightens out. Hey. Yes, sir?
Is the weight 50-50 or is there slightly more on the front foot, sir?
I push a little bit more forward. If you look where my weight is here, this is 50-50, this is a little forward. I'm actually on maybe 70-30, 2/3, something like that. All right. So, when we did the strikes yesterday, we draw back, remember, all the way to the ring fingers. I'm actually have a little bit of pressure between my ring fingers and a little bit of pressure between my feet, pushing against the ground, so that it's not that I'm relaxed here, there's no energy in the stick, and if I want to start, I have to now break inertia. Right here, I've already got power in that stick. For me to let the stick go forward, all I have to do is release one of my hands. So if I'm here, if I want to thrust, I just release it. It's like when you do this, you're thinking of, the feeling is drawing an arrow back in the bowstring. The arrow is not relaxed, just floating. It's actually under a lot of tension. If I want to go forward, I let it go forward. I release it. I release my feet. And you can see that actually makes the stick move first, which is okay. I want the stick to move first. I don't want to run up to the sword like this. I want to have the stick in front of me. One of my friends says that it has to be weaponized. That the stick, you know, maybe I'm going hiking or something. But when I weaponize it, this is weaponized. That's weaponized. So we did all these yesterday. When you are using, we're going to do the Kihon from yesterday, and we're going to do the kata. I'll do a little review, but then we'll move on to another form. So when we do these, I want you to go a little bit slow, and I want you to check your posture. In general, it should feel confident. You should have your shoulders back and your chest up, and you should feel proud. This almost arrogant feeling that happens because it's aggressive. I'm actually attacking you. When I'm standing, I'm attacking you. I'm not here. There's a so Ramon, the teacher this afternoon. Was it Armando? Your teacher. He had that exact same point that you can connect with someone and you can overwhelm someone just by how you're approaching them, how you're standing. It is psychological, but it's not psychological. It's just a fact. So when we do our Kihon, I want you to think about this presence of bringing your shoulders and letting not your shoulders do the work, but letting your center and your hips push forward into the technique. Let's begin here. And let's make a little space so I can not get hit in the back of the head. As a matter of fact, I think we should be okay. Just be careful of each other, please. We're very tight in the line. Okay? Hishoni, honte-uchi. Honte-uchi. Yoi. Let's open the hand, draw back. I'm on both ends of the stick to the level of the ring finger. Now, as I push forward, I release the stick. To this point, my hands are about one span across. Hey! Draw back. Hey! Open the hand, draw back, roll it over, grip. One more, draw back, roll it over. Hey! We're going to go backwards. Open the hand, draw. Hey! Open the hand, draw. Hey! The stick should be at the level of the eyes. I did something that you may have noticed. I ended up here. I was going backwards, my hips went back. I corrected. Open, draw. Hey! Hey! Check your posture. Kirby-san. Get that knee out. Draw. One more. Hiyame motoi. Alright. Second strike is no hand changes this time. Reach out, grab the end of the stick, bring it up, step into kamae. Hey. Gyaku-tsuki. Yoi. Once again, both pinkies are on it. Sticks almost out to where the ring fingers are touching together. Hey! Draw. Hey! Draw back. Release. Hey! Hey! Going backwards. Draw. Tension and release. Squeeze. Stretch. And one more. Yame. Turn the hand. Hold the zanshin. Motoi. Okay. Are you anybody feeling this idea of having the jaw under a little bit of tension, and then you release it, and it will fly? Then your body just has plenty of time to catch up with it. I'm not trying to lift the jaw by kicking my feet in the air. The jaw's going, and it pulls my body into the step. Okay. Next one is hiki otoshi. This one here. Hiki otoshi kamae. Pinky is ready to squeeze. When the pinky squeezes, the stick turns over and goes to the target. The back hand is carrying the body with it. So it's that motion. So if I have the stick lined up over here and squeeze, the stick's going to go over there. Right? Relax your elbows. Open that hand. Fingers are pointing. This is just here. See how my fingers are straight up. Relax the hand. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm aiming the stick with my body. Kamae is always here. My enemy might be over there, might be over there. If he's over there, I cross the line there. If he's over here, I cross the line here. Going forward. Hiki otoshi-uchi. Hajime. Squeeze. Back. Set. Squeeze. Strike. Push. 8. 8. One more. Forward. 8. Now we're going to go backwards. When we go backwards, it's a good idea to move your body first. Why? There's a sword in front of you. If I'm going forward, I don't want to move forward until I'm ready. When I'm going backwards, I'm okay to get my body out of the way. Relax, this should all switch the path. Yeah. See your foot's trying that one? Relax. There you go. And this hand is going to be... See, just drop it. Drop your hand. Hold with the back. Drop your hand to your side. Bend the elbow. So your hand comes to the center of your chest. Put the stick in it. That's where that goes. Where's your other hand? It's on your thigh. Turn it over and it's where you hold the jo. If I didn't have a stick here, my hands would look like this. That's it. You see this? That's the kamae. Very relaxed kamae. Back shoulder. Center. Yeah. So you should be comfortable here. This is not some tense position. It's easy. All right. So right now you're aimed over there. Turn. There. See, now the stick's aimed in front of you. Okay. And everybody's on this side. Hey, going backwards. Hajime. 8. Reset. 8. Back. 8. Back. 8. One more. 8. Check your posture. Your knee bent, your hips forward, pushing into that front knee, shoulders back, head up. Yame, motoi. All right. Now the next one was kashi-zuki, right? We did this guy, where we opened the hand, but instead of drawing back the bowstring, we turned our hips and let the stick go straight over our heads. Except it's where my head used to be. If I don't move, that's what happens. So I turned my hips. What happened to my feet? My foot was here, my heel right there. Oh look, now my heel is about a foot out of the way. That's why this works, right? Zat. Open both thumbs this way. Remember that as the hand passes the body, this hand will turn over and grip. When this hand gets to my standard grip, it grips so that when I strike the target, I've got both hands with a strong grip from these fingers, right? So together we'll do kashi-zuki. Right. Kashi-zuki, yoi. Notice the thumbs are both out. Yeah, this way. Remember that you're going to be aiming with this front pull cue grip. The back hand will come to a honte in a second. Hajime. Hold. Open the back thumb. Rotate. Step. Hold. Open the thumb. Rotate. Stick is under pressure. Release the grip in front. Hold. Again. Hold. And open and again. Hold. Should be honte grip. Jules, turn your front hand. There you go. Hey, and going backwards is the same. I'm moving my body a little earlier because I'm getting out of the way of the sword. Open that thumb. Stick comes over. Hold. Open and turn. Sticks under a little bit of pressure. Hold. Make sure that when you do that turn, the stick comes straight, 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 straight. That is actually rotating vertically in your center line. It's very important. This will save you from getting cut. You control the center line with the stick even when you're backing up. Hold. Open and rotate. Hold. And one more. Hold. Yame motoi. So we did another Kihon yesterday. We did Ryuuchi. This one. So we're going to do a couple of versions of this today. All right. So the first version we're going to do is Ryuuchi, and remember, we're going to do a basic method, which is my feet are going to go zig zag. So it's just I start walking, I walk over here, I walk over here. Sword is coming down this line. So what I'm doing is I'm stepping off the line and acquiring the stick, bring it up, and if you notice that this part, if I have the brand on the stick, it's right on that line. I'm not on that line. Sword is going to go past me, even if I miss. So here, one, stick is already on this angle because it's pointing here. I just go 1, 2. Shoulders back, hips under, knees forward, feet forward. So my hips, everything is in line here. Slide in, lock this into my hip joint. Okay. So together. Ryuuchi. Yoi. Make sure your elbows are both under the stick. Shoulder blades pull back together. This hand is right here. It's a pivot point, and it is one fist away from my head. The back hand is over. Basically, we talked about this yesterday. Look where this hand is. It's over my shoulder. If I put this hand out there, it's not over the shoulder. It's out in space. Here, this hand is over my shoulder. This hand, if I do this, it's way out here in space. Here, it's over my shoulder. So both hands are really over my shoulders. This gives them that support from below. The tip is down in the front, up in the back, and I've got a grip. Both hands together. My front hand's gonna slide as it comes in. Lock. Okay, so from here, come back up to this position. My hand slid back out to the middle. I'm now holding the Jo in the middle again. And it's over my shoulders on both sides. All right. Back up. Hey. Back up. Hey. Back up. Hey. And then Yame to the eyes. Motoi. And there's no backwards way on this one, so come back. So we're going to do, I want to do Kasumi. Kasumi has another version of this. And this version is called Tai-atari. Okay? Actually we're going to do an intermediate one. In between Ryuuchi and Tai-atari, there's one called Kuri-hanas. The hanas means to release. The same thing, hanas no kata, same release. And it's very simple. Okay, we've done this reverse grip kamae. Look at the posture. So what I'm doing is I come here and I get this. Then I come into Gyaku-tsuki. Really simple. This is a case where the sword is going to be flung up in a diagonal to the corner, upward left corner of the room. However, it is not and adjust. You just, in the course of coming from here to here with that step, it creates a tangent line. and the sword is going to fly off on the tangent by itself. So it's like when you do Tai Kagami, I'm not lifting the guy, I just turn my hand. This one here, I just come to center and I let the technique work, okay? So let's try that. Okay? So, kuri hanas yoi, same entry. And then go to Gyaku-tsuki. Come back. Notice my hand slid both times. Slid in, slid back out. I'm in the center of the jo. Hey! Hey! Notice both hands move. It's not corkscrewing this way. It's both hands throwing the plane. Hey! Here. Hey! And hey! Yame! Motoi. Let's come back. So that's kuri hanai. I'm not trapping him. I'm releasing him. And the next one is rather devious. This is what, let me get you with the sword here because I want everybody to see this and I want everybody to get an idea of what's happening here. So he attacks once here. That's the trap. Come back, don't run away. Kuri hanats, that one. And then this next one, Tai-atari. What's Tai-atari? Tai is the body, atari is to strike, really. So here, this time, I'm going to take this hilt of the sword and throw it up over his head. Come in. So, adjusting to the eyes, I want you to see that there's a little bit of a scooping upward motion. You see what that does to him? If I try to push here, I'm pushing him to his back heels. See what happened? Then I'm going to put my hips here. I'm going to replace his body with mine, and I'm doing it all from the bottom hand. I have this hand in front of his eyes. But if I push here, you can see that I don't move. But if I push here, I can knock him right out of the way. So again. Hold. Tai-atari. Okay? So, let's do this together. It's going to have this motion from this position. Sword hilt is on here. Swordsman is going to raise his sword. When he does, you say, "Thank you. I want you way up there." And there's a little bit of a scoop. Then this won't work. This will work. And it's a full step right through. Okay? Together. Tai-atari yoi. Hajime. Hold. Come out to the middle of the stick. Hold. One more. Raise up, scoop, and step through. And then bring it to the eyes. Yame, hand turns over. Motoi. Okay, could you please hold the jo forward like you were doing before? Feel how this is rather weak. Put the end of the stick so that it comes out of your center. Hold the stick here. Raise it up a little bit. A little bit more. Relax your arms. There. Feel how it suddenly gets strong. Bend your front knee. Oh! Now it's really strong. Okay? If your hands are too low, put it back down, then there's no strength. If your hands are too high, there's no strength. Hands in the center, bend that front knee forward. Now you feel the power is starting to develop, and that's the proper posture. Okay, let's go back. All right, so these Kihon, like I said, we did those yesterday for Tachi Otoshi. I think today, let me borrow, Dale, borrow you for a second. And we'll take one more look. I'm not going to redo otoshi. I've got to take half the rest of the class. So remember I'll show you, and I'm going to go slow. I want you to recall, because there are some similar elements that we'll see in the technique we'll do today. So I come here, and we make our meeting like this. Hey! He attacks. I close the hole. This time I do this, trapping the wrist. He comes off. Hold. Hey. So remember that from yesterday, okay? The main thing I want to play off of here is we did this. This posture right here. This is this posture. It just happened to be the other way. Right? So I just have my feet different. Okay? We're going to do a technique today, and this one is called Kasumi. Kasumi is one of those evocative Japanese words. It means a mist or haze. It means your vision is obscured. And this happens a few times in the kata. The beginning idea is that maybe the sun is behind him and I'm blocking it with my hand. So what we're going to do is, first I'll show you, is I'm going to reach out here and do this. So my hand is open, like we had for hiki-otoshi. It's open. I just take that notch, slide into the jo, relax my elbow. My wrist is straight here. And you can see that it's almost like I'm coming back from the back and holding it this way. It's just not out here, it's a little off to the side. So this is the kamae, and this is called Kasumi-no-kamae. So he comes in, and from this place I'm going to do that. As he came in, I actually gave him this sword. I stopped his distance. I think if he tries to come in and attack, there is another form of this where I interrupt him. But in this case, he's slowed up a little bit and we're going to match our weapon. So this is the same place we were before. So first thing I'm going to do is I draw back all the way, raise this stick and stretch, and notice I still have a backhand. I'm going to knock that sword out of the way. I'm going to hold him back here to his eyes so that he can't come back in. As soon as he does that, I'm in hiki-otoshi. I just did the Gyaku-tsuki strike, come straight back. Okay? Now he's going to come in to attack. Okay. Come in here. And lift him up. Hold. I'm on the other side now. I'm over here. Right? So now he's going to attack again. Same thing. This time, I do the trap on the left. Hold. Hey! Kind of the same ending, right? Okay. So this gives you a couple other ways to do this. This one, scooping up, replacing the body, and then I get to do the Kihon on the other side. When he comes off of it, I turn my hand over, give him a good pop, put him where I can hit him, and then I hit him. So let's try all this together, please. We'll just kind of shadow box it first. All right, first thing we do is, reach the end of the stick. I'm going to step back and bring